no doubt that humans are social beings and love to communicate. Humans love to talk, whether it is face-to-face or on the phone. People constantly communicate with one another. This video takes a complex look at a daily process most of us may take for granted. This video discusses oral communication and how spoken language is produced. Most people think that oral communication is fairly simple, but as you will see, human communication is considerably more complex than it seems. Linguistics is the scientific study of language and includes studies of phonology, morphology, and syntax. Phonemics is the study of sounds. Linguists use the International Phonetic Alphabet to represent all the sounds found in human languages. Phonology is the study of the sounds used by speakers of a particular language. Units of meaningful sound in a language are called phonemes. To fully appreciate the complexity of speech, let's see how speech is produced. The sounds of English are formed by vibration of the vocal cords. When the vocal cords are brought close together as the air passes through them, voicing occurs. When the vocal cords are held apart, no voicing will occur. Phonemes are divided into vowels and consonants. Vowel sounds depend on the movement and different positioning of the lips and tongue as air flows freely through them. There are 3 types of vowels: short, long, and reduced. All are voiced. There are 6 short or lax vowels. Lax refers to the muscle tension of the mouth and lips as sound is produced. The vowel sounds in the words pit, pet, pat, put, put, and pot represent the various vowels. The 7 long vowel sounds are produced by moving the tongue from one part of the mouth to another. These sounds are called diphthongs, from the Greek two sounds, as 2 sounds are produced when they are spoken. The length of these vowels is usually represented by 2 letters, such as the E in beat, A in bait, U in boot, O in boat, Oi in boy, I in bite, and Ow in bout. The reduced vowels come in 2 varieties, the schwa and barred I. Schwa can be heard in the in about and the hesitant sound made when a speaker says Barred I is a high central vowel and can be heard in the 2nd syllable of medicine. Consonant sounds are formed when the air is constricted as it moves through the vocal cords towards the lips. Just as with vowels, consonants differ depending on the location and manner in which they are produced in the mouth. Consonants can be voiced or unvoiced. There are 6 types of consonants: stops, fricatives, affricates, nasals, liquids, and glides. Consonant stops are formed by completely blocking the air for a second and then releasing it. Stops stop the airflow. The other factor is the location of sound production in the mouth. Bilabials are produced when the lips are closed. Sounds such as p and b are bilabial. These are the first sounds babies produce. Many of the words relevant to a young child, papa, bib, and mama, start with bilabial sounds. The stops t and d, as in tot and dad, are produced by placing the tip of the tongue behind the front teeth to block the air for a moment. The final stops, k and g, are heard at the beginning and end of kick and gig. Another set of consonants are the fricatives. Fricatives are produced by constricting the airflow through the vocal tract. The labiodental fricatives, f and v, are produced by biting down on the lower lip, as in fluff and verve. The interdental fricatives are made by putting the tongue between the teeth and forcing air through the opening. These are heard in the words thigh and bathe. The third pair, s and z, are heard in kiss and fuzz. The next pair of fricatives are sh, as in ship, and zh, as in garage. The last fricative makes the h sound in hop. Affricates are a combination of stop and fricative types. English has two types of affricatives, the soft ch, as in church, and soft j, as in judge. English has three nasal consonants, the m, as in mom, n, as in none, and ng, as in ring. Liquids have two sounds denoted by the smooth sounds of L and R and occur at the beginning and end of the words lull and roar. Glides are the final two consonant phonemes and are sometimes called semivowels because they are produced with very little constriction of the air passage, more like a vowel. These two phonemes are the Y sound at the beginning of yes and the W that occurs at the start of wet. In all, there are 24 consonant phonemes in American English, 6 stops, 9 fricatives, 2 affricates, 3 nasals, 2 liquids, and 2 glides. When people acquire the phonology of a language, they also acquire knowledge of phonotactics, or how phonemes are distributed in a language. For example, an English speaker knows that the phoneme ng comes at the end of a word and has the ng sound. This sound never occurs at the beginning of an English word. Tongue twisters are words that are difficult to pronounce together or in succession with ease. These tongue twisters are difficult to say because the brain is controlling rapid movements of the muscles and forming the different phonemic patterns to create the words simultaneously. Tongue twisters are interesting because they illustrate the upper reaches of our physiological capabilities. They also seldom occur in natural communicative situations. We are generally not aware of the complex process speech production entails. A tongue twister can bring this all into entertaining focus.